Hello! It is December Illumicrate time and I wasn't expecting this to arrive as quickly as it did, so I'm very excited, and you can probably see that this box is very full, so I'm doubly excited. So let's get into it. Sneak peek. The theme for this month was a legacy to protect. This is of course the spoiler card, so I'm going to set that to the side, and the first thing I see on top here is the Illumicrate Rosy Thorns 88 exclusive mug. I don't know what the theme for this one was, but the box says "What is lost?" So let's see. Ooh, it's very pretty. And I just love mugs that are shaped and sized this way. It's the perfect size for a cup of tea. So I have a few that are exactly like this from Fairy Loot as well, and I really enjoy them. My partner will probably be quite upset that I have yet another mug to add to the cupboard, but I don't really care. Next up we have a little pouch. I think that this is the pin for the month. Yes, it is. Ooh, it's a tarot cards pin. This is inspired by the book, which I will show you when we get there, so I'm not going to tell you which fandom this is. I'll cover that up, but this is a beautiful pin. I love Stacey's pin designs, love them. I have so many of her pins. So we actually once again have two books in this month's box, which is very exciting. So the first one is a paperback copy of The Cousins by Karen M. McManus, and the sprayed edges are black. Look at that, that's so cool. I don't think I've ever seen, well, I've seen black sprayed edges before, but not with a white cover. It looks really striking. And this is the author of One of Us is Lying, Two Can Keep a Secret, and One of Us is Next. And I've read one of those, but I can't remember which one, but I'll read you the blurb for this one. So, the Story family are the envy of their neighbours, rich, beautiful and glamorous, until it all falls apart. The four children are suddenly dropped by their mother with a single sentence: "You know what you did." They never hear from her again. Years later, when cousins Aubrey, Millie and Jonah Story receive a mysterious invitation to spend the summer at their grandmother's resort, they have no choice but to follow their curiosity and meet the woman who's been such an enigma their entire lives. The teenagers are determined to discover the truth, but secrets are better left alone. And that sounds so good. I'm really looking forward to reading that. I don't read a lot of books like this, but it means that when I do, I tend to enjoy them. So super looking forward to this one. Next up we have a desk week planner. So we have like the days of the week down the side, TBR, to-do list and date, with a quote at the top that says, "Destiny is a myth. Destiny is the only myth. The gods choose nothing. You chose," by R.F. Kuang, which I think must be from the Poppy War, because there are poppies all the way around the edges of this, and these kinds of things are actually really quite useful, so I will definitely be keeping this on my desk on hand, ready for when I start work again in the new year. The next thing in the box is actually the book, but I'm going to set that aside for now and move on to the item underneath, which is a photo album, or you could also put art prints in here, and it says "History, huh? Bet we could make some," by Casey McQuiston, which I don't know if that's from her new book or her existing book, Red, White and Royal Blue. Either way, this is really cute. Next up we have a couple of magnets, which will fit on my TBR card, which is good because I'm pretty sure that's the only place in the house where I can use magnets. So, but those are, it's the same three characters, and I have no idea who the characters are, but one of them is like happy and one of them is like serious, so that's funny. Next up we have a nail file, a glass nail file, and it says "Yip Yip on it, which is an Avatar The Last Airbender quote, and it's blue, so that's quite funny. But these are actually really useful. If you've never tried a glass nail file before, I do really recommend them because they last a lot longer than the standard emery boards. And even having said that, my one that I have just now I've had for maybe 2 years, and it is time for a new one, so great timing on this. The next thing is a letter from the author of The Cousins, so from Karen M. McManus, and it's quite funny. On the back it says, "You know what you did," so I'll read this at a later date. And then finally we come on to the book of the month, which is The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page, and it has these stunning hot pink sprayed edges to go with the hot pink lettering on the cover, and on the back it says, "Only their sisterhood can save them," also in hot pink naturally. It is signed by the authors. We've got a signed book plate there, and then the naked hardback itself is pink with black lettering on the spine, and I'm very excited about this book because I've been hearing a lot about it and it sounds really interesting. So let me read you the synopsis. At first glance, the sisters of ultra-exclusive Kappa Rho Nu, the Ravens, seem like typical sorority girls, ambitious, beautiful and smart. They're the most powerful girls on Westerly College's Savannah, Georgia campus. But the Ravens aren't just regular sorority girls. They are witches. Scarlet Winter has always known she's a witch, and she's determined to be the sorority's president, just like her mother and sister before her. But if a painful secret from her past ever comes to light, she could lose everything. Vivi Devereaux has no idea she's a witch, and she's never lived in one place long enough to make a friend. So when she gets a coveted bid to pledge the Ravens, she vows to do whatever it takes to be part of the magical sisterhood. The only thing standing in her way is Scarlet, who doesn't think Vivi is Raven's material. But when a wicked power rises on campus, the girls have to put their rivalry aside to save their fellow sisters. Someone has discovered the Ravens' secret, and that someone will do anything to see these witches burn. Ooh, so 2 very mysterious reads in this box, and I'm very much looking forward to reading both of them. I've heard a lot about this one, not so much about The Cousins, but I'm looking forward to reading that anyway. And that's everything in the December box for Illumicrate, another box that I have very much enjoyed. You'll have to let me know if you've read either of these books yet, and if you have, what you thought of them, or if not, if they're on your TBR. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks, bye.